Your hand reaches for your phone before you've decided to reach for it. Something else made that choice. You felt it just now, didn't you? That phantom buzz in your pocket. Nothing was there, but you checked anyway. You've done this dozens of times today without counting. Most people average 96 pickups a day. That's once every 10 minutes you're awake, and you don't remember deciding to do most of them. This isn't a failure of willpower. It's not a character flaw. You are up against the most sophisticated manipulation machine ever built, and it knows you better than you know yourself. To understand what's happening, we need to talk about a rat in a box. In the 1950s, a psychologist named B.F. Skinner built something called an operant conditioning chamber. Inside, a rat could press a lever to receive a food pellet. Press, pellet. Press, pellet. Simple cause and effect. The rat learned quickly and pressed when it was hungry. Then Skinner changed the rules. He made the pellet random. Sometimes the press delivered food, sometimes it didn't. There was no pattern the rat could learn. And something strange happened. The rat pressed more, not less, more. It pressed compulsively, frantically, sometimes until exhaustion. The uncertainty itself had become the drug. Skinner called this a variable ratio reinforcement schedule. The casino industry calls it the secret to their fortune. Slot machines are Skinner boxes with better graphics. Pull the lever. Maybe you win, probably you don't. But that maybe keeps you pulling. Your phone works exactly the same way. When you open a social media app, you don't know what you'll find. Maybe a message from someone you care about. Maybe a like on something you posted. Maybe nothing at all. But you can't know until you check. So you check. This uncertainty triggers something deep in your brain, the dopamine system. Dopamine isn't the pleasure chemical, despite what you've heard. It's the anticipation chemical. It spikes not when you get the reward, but when you expect you might. The wanting is stronger than the having, and unpredictability supercharges wanting. Your phone is a slot machine you carry everywhere, and the engineers who designed it know this. They didn't stumble into addiction by accident. They hired psychologists to help build it. Nir Eyal wrote the playbook, literally a book called Hooked. It teaches companies how to build habit-forming products. Trigger, action, variable reward, investment. It's Skinner's box translated into app design. The trigger is the notification, or the boredom, or the anxiety. The action is the check, quick, effortless, habitual. The variable reward is whatever you find. Sometimes a heartwarming message, sometimes rage bait, sometimes nothing. The investment is everything you put in, your posts, your follows, your data. The more you invest, the harder it is to leave. This is why deleting the app feels like losing something real. You've built something there, an identity, a network, years of memories. They counted on this. But the variable reward is where the real manipulation lives. Your feed is not chronological. It's algorithmically arranged to keep you scrolling. The algorithm notices what makes you pause, what makes you angry, what makes you jealous, what makes you afraid. Then it serves you more of exactly that. Outrage keeps you engaged longer than contentment. Fear keeps you watching longer than peace. The algorithm has no ethics, only engagement metrics, and engagement is time. Time is attention. Attention is sold to advertisers by the second. You are not the customer. You are the product. Your attention is being harvested and sold, and you're paying with hours of your life, hours you won't remember spending. Here's what makes it worse. The same companies design features they won't let their own children use. Steve Jobs famously limited his kids' screen time. Tech executives send their kids to no-tech Waldorf schools. They build the trap, then stay outside it. The pull to refresh was designed to feel like a slot machine lever. The loading animation exists to build anticipation. The infinite scroll has no natural stopping point because stopping was designed out. Notifications are red because red signals urgency in your primate brain. Read receipts exist to create social anxiety if you don't respond. Typing indicators keep you watching the screen, waiting. Streaks punish you for taking a day off. Every feature is a lever, and you are the rat. But rats don't know they're in an experiment. You do now. So what do you do with this information? The first step is noticing when it's happening. Right now, as you watch this, you might feel the urge to check. Notice that urge. Where does it come from? It's not you. It's a signal that was planted there deliberately. Next time you reach for your phone, pause. Ask yourself what you're looking for. Usually, you won't have an answer. That's the tell. When you check without intent, the machine is driving. Turn off notifications that don't serve you. Most of them don't. Move the addictive apps off your home screen. Every extra tap is friction that buys you a moment to reconsider. Set your screen to grayscale. Color is a manipulation tool too. Grayscale removes it. Leave your phone in another room when you sleep. Distance is defense. Use screen time tracking to see the truth. The number will shock you the first time. 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours a day, gone. None of this is about willpower. It's about changing the environment so willpower becomes unnecessary. Design your space to fight the design of the app. And remember, they spent billions learning how to hook you. You're not weak for struggling. You're human, facing technology designed to exploit humans. The game was rigged before you started playing. But knowing the game changes how you play. You can choose when to pick up the device. You can choose when to put it down. You can choose to look up. The rat couldn't choose. You can. The hand still reaches, but now you're watching it.